Hey Collective and Soul Tribe, happy Thursday, okay? It is Thursday, June the 4th. We are getting closer to the end of this week, okay? It is Baby Friday, all right, guys? And tomorrow is actually Friday, so I hope you guys are doing well today, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, okay, guys? Right now the time is 2:03 p.m. You know, I usually do my readings really early, but I had an appointment this morning, so you guys are getting the video a little later than usual, but hopefully I can do these videos and post them so that you guys can get them for today. All right, guys. I will be using the it's called the Astrocodes Astro Oracle deck. This is what it looks like here, but this is what I'm going to be using for today's reading. I'm going to switch it up today. Usually I use tarot and oracle messages, but I'm just going to use this deck just to see what you guys might need to know. All right, guys. So let's get started. Let's jump right into it. So Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective at this time when it comes to Thursday, June the 4th? What can you tell them at this time for Thursday, June the 4th when it comes to the energies at this time? What clarity and understanding can you give them whenever they see this message, video, or even if it's not just by me, from other tarot readers? Thank you, Spirit. So what messages do you have for the collective for... Ooh. Okay, so I'm going to take this one because this one came out first. Ooh, okay, first card is the number 22, Mars energy when it comes to motion. Okay, I don't know why I thought about... if you guys remember on That's So Raven, okay, those who used to watch That's So Raven with Raven Simone, I don't know if you guys remember the boy group where they're like, where are the boys in motion? Some devotion. Okay, boys in motion. But anyways, Mars energy is significant when it comes to action, motion, okay, moving forward, taking action. With the number 22, 2 and 2 equals 4. So 2, second house could be significant when it comes to finances, you know, business, self-esteem, things like that, right? And also your daily routines and how you show up when it comes to like your work ethics or your desires, etc. Fourth house, for some of you, this could be about root energy, connecting deeper to your roots. Okay, there's something also about, for some of you guys, like I said, this could be domestic matters, or this could be your emotions or foundations, right? So take what resonates with this, but the number 22 is very significant at this time. Spirit, what other messages do you have at this time? And also, this could also be, excuse me, this could also resonate for some of you that have like Aries and also Scorpio placements. So even if you don't have like an Aries Mars or a Scorpio Mars, you could, but it usually talks about those placements anyway. So there could be something about that, the way you take action and how driven you are with, you know, the things that you do. Okay, so let's see what else shows up. And even strength. Strength is very significant too. Okay, some of you guys could be coming up as someone who's very strong, right? When it comes to like your mentality. This could be mentally, physically, emotionally, that kind of stuff, right? So let's see. Thank you, Spirit. So we have Virgo energy, digest, with the number 6. Okay, so health and wellness, like I said, fitness is also significant, right? With strength. So there could be something about you taking action when it comes to the 6th house. Like I said, this could be your daily routines. This could be how you organize yourself or the service that you provide to other people. Angel number 6 also talks about, you know, family, love, and being very nurturing. Some of you guys are healers or caregivers or empaths, but there's something about Virgo energy that's very significant, okay? We also have here 9th house, exploration. So yeah, some of you guys travel is significant. Some of you guys could be thinking about travel, or, you know, traveling could be something that you guys could be wanting to do. Even if it's not you traveling outside of your country, this could be astral projection, or this could be just driving your car to work every day. You know what I mean? Things like that, movement, right? But exploration is very significant with the 9th house. When I also think of exploration, I think of Sagittarius energy, right? So there's something about you exploring something new with the number 47, right? You guys could be exploring, you know, new adventures, new ideas, new opportunities, okay, newer beginnings, you know, things like that are very significant for some of you. So Take what resonates, but you know, the number 4 talks about, like I said, stability. 7 talks about spirituality, having inner knowing, right? And there's something about with the 4th house and 7th house, like I said, this could be about within the home. So this could be close and personal partnerships, this could be romantic, this could be business, even equality. Like you guys could be thinking about things when it comes to taking action towards equality. Justice is very significant. So yeah, take what resonates with that. Angel number 11 is also significant. So this could be about collective energy when it comes to you being aware socially, okay? And even when it comes to like the future is significant. So yeah, that could be confirmation for somebody. Angel number 11 is significant too when it comes to like intuition. And some of you guys could have been having like an awakening. So spiritual awakenings are very significant when it comes to like your soul purpose and also having like this teacher vibration type of energy, right? So let's see what else shows up in the message. So Spirit, what other messages do you have for the collective when it comes to them exploring new things and also taking motion in these new things? Thank you. Yeah, we have communication, 3rd house energy, okay, with the number 41. So 4 and 1 equals 5, okay? This could talk about creativity. This could be about, you know, joys, self-expression, okay, connecting to yourself when it comes to spirit or higher source. Children could be significant, fertility, etc. with the 5th house. Like I said, 4th house and 1st house could be significant as well. But then also 1 and 4 equals 5. So angel number 555 when it comes to birds, 3rd house is communication. So there's something about support when it comes to communication, but change is significant. So there could be some type of change in communication, especially when it comes to you exploring newer things. Maybe you guys are finding new ways to communicate, or there's something about a newer way that you have been communicating as of lately, okay? But take what resonates with that with the 3rd house, okay? We also have Pluto here, so take what resonates with that too. There's something about rebirth, okay? So angel number 1010 could be significant when it comes to you guys going through some type of divine rebirth. Pluto energy, again, like I said, it's kind of giving like 8th house, right? Also because 8th house talks about death and transformations and also rebirth. So something that you're doing when it comes to rebirth is very significant. Like I said, this could be you shedding old skin and stepping into something brand new. We have tension with the number 54. If you notice like the birds as well here, so tension, there's something about with number 54. Again, like I said, there could be change and stability, like I said, for some of you guys, but when it comes to the energies around us, there could be a lot of tension, or there could be like heaviness in the energy where you guys could feel very heavy as of recently or lately, or just in general, right? But even if it's tension, it may not even be tension when it comes to dealing with people. It could just be life, right? Things maybe not working out the way it's supposed to, or even if it is working out the way it's supposed to, there's always like some type of hiccup, or there's always something going on in the energy. So take what resonates with that when it comes to action, right? That could be confirmation. Angel number 9 is significant too. So there's something about completion. Some of you guys could have completed a cycle as well when it comes to endings leading to transformations. So if you were dealing with situations that were very tense, or there was a lot of tension in the air, there's something about moving away from that or moving forward. Even with the 9th house, there's something about, like I said, travel, okay? Motion. So it's funny how it's underneath each other. Travel, motion, higher education. For some of you guys with the 9th house, some of you guys could be learning something new. Divination could be significant for some of you as well. So that could be confirmation for some of you when it comes to these messages for some, you know, some of you guys watching this video. But let me see what else shows up. But there's something about birds that are very significant, okay? Yeah, partnership, Juno. Okay, I did mention something about, for some of you guys, when it comes to partnerships and things like that, right? There is something about 7th house, like I said. So there's something about the number 31, okay? 3 and 1, birds are significant. Parrots, right? Parrots, you know, they talk a lot, they repeat a lot. So there's something about conversations, Like I said, when it comes to tension, some of you guys are releasing tension from certain partnerships. And even with Juno showing up as well, Juno talks about Venus energy, which is love. Okay, so Libra and Scorpio energy is very significant. Like I said, partnerships are significant. This could be about commitment, some type of loyalty, having balance, okay, when it comes to loyalty and things of that matter. But there's something about these energies where Libra and Scorpio energy could be very significant, right? But there's something about, like I said, with the fourth house or just angel number 4, when it comes to the energy of stability and also matters of the home. Okay, we have the number 20, Mercury. So you guys could be receiving messages at this time. Like I said, birds are messengers. You guys could be receiving messages. Snakes talk about transmuting energy, because when you think about it, you're shedding skin, right? So with the number 20, partnerships could be very significant. Angel number 1, 2, 3 could also resonate for some of you guys also when it comes to this energy. And there is some type of communication, something about communication for some of you guys when it comes to exploring something new, or somebody could be wanting to explore new things with you when it comes to communication, okay? Even when it comes to like Mercury and communication and messages, this could be text messages, emails, you know, DMs, things like that, right? But there's something about somebody exploring new ways to communicate, whether this is you or someone else in your energy. You could be the one teaching somebody how to communicate, or different ways on how to communicate, right? Maybe this person, whether this is you or them, maybe they're not used to communicating through text or, you know, things like that. So the fact that you're able to communicate with this person shows that there's like some type of growth, right? Some type of growth is significant, okay? Yeah, number 10, achieve. Something to do with growth, achieving something new. Capricorn energy, angel number 1010. So communication when it comes to career, success, this is public reputation. Even with exploration, there's something about, like I said, you guys could be doing something that's long-term. So there's something about structure and also status, right? Some of you guys are stepping into your masculine energy with Mars also showing up in 1010, talking about divine order, rebirth, okay? And we also have rebirth with Pluto. So something about your energy where you could have ended a cycle so that you could start a new beginning, or there's something about you being in alignment with your body, mind, and spirit because your purpose is basically unfolding, right? So there's something about cycles that are significant. 12:43 on the timer. So angel number 1, 2, 3, 4 is very significant for some of you guys, okay? So I'm going to see what else shows up. Thank you, Spirit. So retrograde, okay? So there could be a retrograde coming up. Like I don't really follow the retrogrades like I used to, but either there could be a retrograde showing up or one has already passed. But the number 15 is very significant when it comes to you reviewing something. With Capricorn here, some of you guys could be sitting down and reviewing whether this is your finances, stability, home situation, communication, things like that. You guys are reviewing things, right? And so for some of you as well with the number 6, this could be family, because 6 talks about, like I said, family, love, nurturing, etc. So you guys could be reviewing things from a different perspective, or reviewing things from like a different point of view when it comes to people, places, and things. And that could be very significant. But obviously with the retrograde, like I said, whatever it is that you're reviewing, there's something about rebirth and, you know, you moving forward. Like I said, this could be your daily routines. This could be, you know, how you organize yourself. Health and wellness could be very significant as well. We have activate with the number 17, 8th house, death, transformations, again, rebirths, right? So again, there's something about your energy with the number 1 and 7, new beginnings when it comes to spirituality. There's something about you having an inner knowing, and because you have this inner knowing, it's almost like you guys have awakened your spiritual gifts, but you're also trusting in divine timing for some of you as well. For some of you with the number 8, 8 talks about power. And it's funny because I have a deck which is the Archangel Power Tarot card that I'm going to use for today's reading later today. So it's so funny how this is showing up in the messages about, you know, power, abundance, and mastery. Some of you guys are disciplined at this time with Capricorn energy showing up as well. But there is something about whatever it is that you're doing, there's some type of cause and effect, okay? That could be also about energies. It's like people who do certain things without realizing there's a cause and effect. That is also significant as well, okay? Oh, child, that flew. Okay, so number 39, okay, first house, there's something about arrival. So yeah, there's something about you activating something and then something coming towards you. And it's almost like whatever this is that's coming towards you, it's coming in quickly, okay? Something about what you've done, and there's something to do with growth because flowers are showing up here and leaves. So it almost gives the energy of like, spring, summer, and fall, okay, is significant. But there's something about season changing when it comes to this energy. But first house talks about, you know, your appearance, right? How you show up, individuality, new beginnings, you know, first impressions, things like that, right? Your identity and how you approach life and also how you view the world is very significant. And I mentioned something about seeing angel number 1212 in one of my messages. You guys could probably see that one, you know, in my story or whatever, but I talked about choices, right? And also angel number 1212. So take what resonates with this energy as well, because again, the first house could be significant. Angel number 111 could also be significant too for somebody, but let's see what else shows up in the messages. Thank you, Spirit. We have invitation with the number 37, and then we also have confrontation. So yeah, there's something about invitation and confrontation. Now, it's funny how arrival came up here, invitation. So it's so funny because with these numbers here and with these cards, it's almost like Spirit is inviting you to confront whatever fears you have. And some of you guys are confronting these fears. So because you confront these fears, you guys are going through some type of rebirth, okay? Even when it comes to confrontation, it's almost like people feel like they can come towards you with a certain energy. And because you have this first house energy, maybe, you know, you see how this animal here, it looks like a deer, right? So you see how this deer, its antlers has like flowers and stuff like that. It looks so cute. It looks so nice. It looks so friendly. But then the moment something goes left, it's almost like, yeah, just because I look like this doesn't mean that I won't confront you, whether this energy is good or bad. It's like people don't realize that sometimes when they meet you, they're meeting their own match, right? And that could be significant for a lot of you guys right now at this time. But take what resonates with that, right? Angel number 10 is significant for you guys, like I said, 1010. And for some of you guys, it comes down to feeling whole within yourself. So even if somebody tries to, you know, accuse you of something or, you know, talk down on you or say negative things about you, you know who you are. You don't need anyone to tell you who you are. You know who you are and you're confident about that, right? A lot of times people think it's how you look or what you have, but usually it's your spirit, okay? So take what resonates with that too. And again, angel number 8 is showing up as well. So yeah, something about you stepping into your power, not backing down, not being scared to speak up, not being afraid to show up for yourself and maybe other people that are around you in your energy. And that's very significant too, right? So let's see what else shows up at this time. Ooh. Yeah, Venus energy, beloved. And what did I say with the number 21? I said 1212 could be significant or 1221. So there's something about Venus energy. You are beloved, okay? There's something about flowers, like I said, and roses and things like that. Bees and wasp could be very significant at this time. So there's something about what you're attracting, okay? Like I said, your energy could be very, with the first house, again, it's first impressions, your attitude, how you go about things. Angel number 222 is also significant because I just seen it on the time, but there's something about your energy with Venus showing up. The universe loves you. Doesn't matter what other people may say or think about you, the universe always will show up for you. Okay, at the bottom we have clarify with the number 16. We also have sustainability with the 6th house. So I mentioned something about 6th house energy as well. And then we also have Aries, act with the number 1, 1st house again. Okay, again, climate, so transits with the number 5, change. So there's something about change showing up in the messages, and change showing up when it comes to the collective's energy and what's happening right now at this time. All right, guys, but I'm going to end it here. So please take what resonates with you whenever you see this message or whenever you get this message. But again, thank you guys for the love and the support. Follow me on YouTube and TikTok. My website is www.mysteriouslyunique.ca. You guys can check out my website for the blogs and photos that I post, or, you know, booking a reading. As an FYI, like I said, I'm watching how the website is, you know, basically with traffic and flow and stuff like that. And like I said, if it doesn't work out, I'll get rid of it. But just so you guys know, for now, if you guys are interested, you guys can still do things through the website. If not, you guys can email me if you guys would like to email me, if anything. But again, thank you for those who have been reposting, liking, sharing, even commenting if it resonated or whatever the case is. You know that I appreciate you guys. I love you guys wholeheartedly, and I thank you guys. All right, guys. So yeah, I'll see you next time in the next video or a message. Love you guys. Bye.